Morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another live stream. We seem to be, yeah. So yeah, that's the name of the map. Space Game map, if anyone wants to come and join. There's a few mods. I think I am out of date now with some number hit again. I wish there was a way of actually having it so it's updated itself and I don't have to do it. It would be so nice. But anyway. Plan for today is yes. Yeah, the plan for today is we need to get the cows fed, we need to get the chickens fed, also need to get the chickens bought. So it's corn. I don't know if it's ready yet. No, it's not. So it'll probably be October time-ish, going with the colour. But I will double check that with the calendar. Corn. Yeah, October, November time. So, well, a good bit to do is I'm going to order some deals. And at some point, remember this actually works. Excuse me. I need hay. Is it a 16 bale trailer we've got? Doesn't really matter. I don't even care if the bills get mixed up. What I am going to do is change the colour on that and we'll go blue. Okay. Fine. There's some fuel. Otherwise we won't be going very far at some point. Decision. Yeah. Because I don't normally use Fen, we'll go Fen. It might also help me actually put the real one. Yeah. If I was recording this, I would cut that in. But yeah, I might get this out here. What I also would do is I might get that in. Yes. I think the mask might be at least forget not with this part anyway. Anyway, we'll give it a go. Right, let's look back at that. Priorities. We are a good distance off where the cows actually are. Far enough away that it makes the game just. That's one good cup of coffee. So, the plan for this series is we buy the whole map, okay? This will keep going until either I get bored of the map or you bought everyone that I've done 3 or 4 years in the map, if that makes sense. But yeah, let me just move water tank out of the way. I'm going to give water to the greenhouse and get it going, just so we can get some money coming up there. I'll show you where it is. I'm at this group. Actually, we're on 2 minutes. We're precisely. But I am just going to double check that. I know we own 21, which is that bit. Okay, so we don't own 51. What is 51? Let's visit 51. Let's see what it is. I don't think there is anything in 51, is there? Otherwise it'll be coming up telling me what it actually is. No, it's having ploughed. So, what we're going to do is we're going to buy 51. The reason for that is we need grass fields. And that'll give us access to the pond up to there. It's not really what I'm wanting, but I may think of putting pigs in there, sheep in there, and they can just have the whole of that space. Yeah. The other thing I was thinking of is we could, in theory, buy 52 and 54. And that just leaves 53. What's parsnips? So we could, what we could do, yeah, okay, let's buy this whole square if we can. Right, so we now own the south side of the road as well. I'm not sure, but so we basically own right up to this built production here, what is potato processing plant. Try saying that fast. What we'll end up buying, okay, we'll end up doing potatoes, we'll end up doing stuff, we'll end up doing this, that, and the other. Fine. What I want to know is why I've got 2 production icons here. So I've got the greenhouse, yeah, I know. Ah, right, okay. So mushroom green there, okay. My brain needs to wake up. So, we do have enough work to do. I need to take a note of what fields, what crops are going into, because it's going to get to the stage where even I'm going to get that. So, we'll make life easy because we're going to need to make that up. But anyway, take this down, push on to empty it, do greenhouses. How or not to do greenhouse because I think well. Greenhouse, I don't think it will. I do need to move those attachments out of the way. Let's do that. Let's into this greenhouse and get it going. I'm just going to have everything active. We can sell stuff straight off the bat. We can sell absolutely everything as it's growing and get money coming in. That is the priority. We don't have any productions going at this point in time. Part of the greenhouse. Yeah. We don't have the power part of the rest of the land. Just do if we've got the money to do it. Just get still with the 30,000 but just making it cute. So yeah, make it like these first and just get that way. Not the easiest, not the best reverse we've ever done, but as we are kind of on a time scale, I think we should be up. I feel like they're up and down. So, head back, we can think again. Probably come back to that's good. That just to figure out what's back again. Okay, I think it has actually taken to where it fit up. I'm sure that this can take that. It was auto active. But I don't actually like 25. I don't like the fact that it has taken it. That it automatically keeps the. We'll get them grown, we'll get the door shut, and just leaves us like chickens, the chooks. So yeah. I know the ones I want, and I don't think they're in. No, they're not. Unfortunately. So we'll just have to go with these. So what we'll do, we'll have 29. Yeah, we'll get 29 of them. Or do we? Do we allow them to breed instead? We'll have 29 to start. I'll tell you what, go with 20. So let's get them. And we'll get one roost. Okay. And that way it'll let them breed. I need to get them food brought down. I'm not 100% sure how big their hopper is for the feed. If it's what size of tank they've got. So, but it's not bed. Pit boat. Get them slightly propped up. And at least that will give us be able to get them, if that makes sense. So I'm going to leave the water tanker here. We picked up fuel transport. Zoom out just maybe it's a phone. Okay, it's a phone on file which of course. Easy. Since we're bolting the road anyway. So, is YouTube prevents one of its cars? Let me just double check, make sure we're still live. I think we are. Yeah, it's just YouTube on my phone being a complete and utter you know what. I don't even know is Chatbox working? Anyone know? Let me get that up. Buffering is really starting to annoy me now. Because all I can see at the corner of my eye is the wee disc going round in circles, like a very hyper little doggy world. Yeah, it's working now. And the bot's even awake. So, yeah. Look. So, I'm currently thinking of games for 24-hour live stream. Okay? We don't have to take just yet. Okay? But I will tell you this now. It's going to be at least 2.5 to 3 months time. Okay, for 24-hour live stream. So I need to think about the games I'm going to play. Okay? It's going to be a weekend, so it's going to be a Saturday again. I'm going to be starting round at 7 o'clock for at least 24 hours, okay? So there is games at the band that do plus games that played the last time, and it ain't happening, okay? I also want to play the RV simulator thing. I've seen Paul, I've seen Swell play it used for the team, and no. I'd rather go back to nicer RV, and that ain't happening. That game is so unreal, it is unreal. Yeah, I don't mind a game that's on Unreal as a wee bit, but yeah, it's the game trolls you just would say a troll. A bit like my summer camp. So we will be playing Farm Sim, we will be doing ETS2, we'll probably do fast food, and I may play one of the 2 point games. It's just trying to work it all out and get all the times correct. I've just noticed that's something that's actually missing for Streamlabs, is my actual time. I think, have we got it on OBS? I can't remember, I think we have. What I might end up having to do is copy that one across, because the site that I used before, I can't find it. So I might have to do a wee bit of Wait, what? Okay. Obviously, slightly different sizes of wheels, but anyway, we'll get 4 extra sales wheels at this point in time, just to keep the machine happy. Because there's no point running with half a load, as is up, or part a load. So, have them with half right, that is all we need. Then get all this, the probably another load of the product at some point. If anything, I would say it's the most I would really need. Team server, or then team server, I should say. Base game map, Zielonka, something like that. And if you want to come and join, feel free. There is a few mods, but not what we normally run. The reason I put mods in, I've got easy to and just the scale cards, field shit, and there's a few other mods for that. I can't remember if I've added raspberries in or not. I've got about 4 seasons in one day already. So I've had bright sunshine when I've woken stuff, and now I've got a kind of wintry, so I can see outside the window. But yeah, that's never flown past outside the window. Oh dear. Anyway. So grab these, then as I'm so one of the other things we're going to do is build the enclosures. That's what I wanted. If it will let me, I don't know if it will let me build where I want to build. Wherever. So here's some more. So I think I'm up. Thanks, game. I really want to use. I don't know if it's going to let me do this with the tree still here. I may have to get a wee bit creative with the height mod. Saves me cutting trees, I guess. But anyway, we've got enough cows. We could do. Ow. We could do horses. I'm tempted, but not that tempted. That's a bit big. Yeah, we're going to have to take trees out to do this. But I think we will end up having to do anyway. Because I don't think it's going to let me do what I want to do otherwise. Because I don't really want to put it on the road, I want to keep it off the road a wee bit. And I'm not putting it outside bit now. So, we'll get these wheels picked up, we'll then get the chainsaw, we'll just go up to the trees and press tight. As it's doing that, let's just run away. It makes no difference because we're not doing anything with them at this point in time. So Can we actually do this the easy way? We can. We can just delete it. That's the easy way of doing that. I don't want to delete all the trees, that's the problem. I'm just getting rid of the ones that I think are the ones that are causing the strife. But without actually seeing the ones that are causing the strife, being the annoyance, it's a little bit hard to deal with what needs to be dealt with. Say this, these two need to come out. I would say right. We'll move out of build area. We ain't going for 25. We ain't having 25. So it's between these two. If we're going to do pigs, we're going to do pigs. So I need to take this side as well. Can anybody remember what trees they were? I know it was this tree. This serviceberry. This tree as well, I blow away just the way it was hitting it. Whatever this here is. Sure, let's see what's there as well. Of course it is. It's that wee bush thing, isn't it? That's serviceberry. Right. So we'll just run over here this time. Since, you know, as long as we are not in the way, it's normally quite hard doing this. We can, it's not a problem. So I think we are going to have to hide that shed now, thanks to the game. So I don't even think we can actually access that shed, can we? No. It's not giving me the option to enter it. We may have an apple here. Well, I don't actually think I can do anything with. Okay. Collectible. The decoration golden apples have been removed from 2 trees on the local park's lake lot. Can you find all 50 apples and restore the tree to the former growing? You found a golden apple, just 49 more to go. Okay. I'm glad we've done that then. I just hope that we don't actually hide the tree that we're meant to. Oh dear, we could end up breaking the game. Anyway, let's go into here. Let's try and sort this mess out. Okay, that didn't go to plan. Just trying to do it in a way that we can actually do stuff. Now, I don't know if our solid store is going to be in range of it, but who knows? One of the things I will put down is a manure extension. I think I'll just put down on midden if I can find a small one. No, they're all big ones, aren't they? If we need to put it down to pigs, I'll do. We're not buying them just now. I'm just going to check to see. Um, yeah, okay, so we do need a manure point. Bugger. Mm, I don't even know if we own this field or not. I don't. Do we own it? I think we do own it, don't we? Can I wonder? I wonder. I wonder. The ground. Let's have. I know why. We've named gravel. This bit. I'm probably going to regret gravel, but anyway. Bring it from the road. Try and keep it a straight line as much as possible. That's that done. But I said we're not buying pegs right this second. It's just trying to see what we're up to. I do want to play pick the chickens. The you have no what to do, you're just driving about for the sake of driving about, you know, doing stuff for the sake of doing it. We've got a lot of stuff to do. And yeah, it's one of those things you just have to go on with it. Hear about the straw being baled, and grass being drilled in the fields that are already ready to be cultivated, not cultivated, drilled. And it's we've got big drills this time, but not really drills. Hence the reason for the amount of big tractors. You know, the tractors for each drill pretty much. You know, all the tractors at the hospital, the I believe engineer hospital, used in the minute. I think the only one we have at the hospital frankly, that's because they're just too big. Size, but you know, that's body wise, too big. Hospital wise, they're small now. Horsepower you get. It's now snowing outside. Bear in mind that I have boots, just snow. Yeah, no, it's just cold outside. Oh dear, it's like only little 20s my boot a speed. Yeah, right, okay. Oh, that. Anyway. It's the kind of snow that would bring on the stands down. Really good ahead. Just gonna go past the way. Probably better than out. You're less. Just gonna go west and back again. Good me. Anyway, we go to go here. We were free to the jobs and then I'll do field. I wonder if there's. So I've went on a golden egg hunt. So that's not an open. Might have popped the jump no. So we do need to get that rack in the shed as well. Maybe in this side. Lake Bail, that's what's going now. What's that, 16? No idea how many bales that is. also we'll get bales of our fields as well. We'll use it because I don't use Fendt that often because I'm not a big fan of Fendt. I think Fendt are overpriced. It's crap, frankly. Fendt are trying to be something. Fendt are trying to be something they're not, if that makes sense. They're trying to be a better tractor than they actually are, in my opinion. They're a wee bit too. Oh, they're a bit like a Mercedes truck. It's all chrome and no power. At least with Valtra, yeah, they're built to work. They've always been a worker's tractor. Yeah, okay, forestry and that, but they've always been built as a working tractor. They hold the value. Fine. New Holland, Massey, the new FD Masters at the top pick 7, 8, 9. They're a bit. They don't look as nice as what they used to. And yeah, it's not just me saying that. There's a lot of followers out there who are, yeah, I like the master tractors. There'll always be a master tractor who's up. Who don't actually like the new style masters at all. They literally they hate the passion, and this people who have owned masters from day one. You know, this is guys who are fathers, their mothers, their own tractors of master Fs, and they're now going away from master because they don't like the design and the layout of the cabs. So yeah, don't get me wrong, the Masters they still look reasonably okay, but it is the inside of the cabs that lets them down. They're too overcomplicated, if that makes sense. It's just you need a tractor to be user friendly. You don't want a tractor so it takes you. And there's certain jobs yet okay you want your master gears going along the road, fine. But walking around the yard, you want to be able to walk here, you want to be able to, you're not wasting fuel. Yeah, you want a wee bit of control over your track. You don't want the track to control you. Yeah, if you want, let's say you wanted an EV tractor of 200 horsepower, just imagine what size tractor that'll end up being. Just so you're getting the horsepower that you can actually walk for 8 hours. Yeah, it's going to be a lot bigger than that, that's for sure. Right, well, actually, it will be a lot bigger than this is 246. And it's going to cost an absolute extortionate amount. and it's going to, going to take 8 hours, 60 hours to charge. Oh, now, what happens if you power cut and through the winter house? Now, my voice is a bit, it just doesn't make any, yeah, EV, all well and good, town centres, city centres, all that environment. Yeah, I don't even think hydropower worked really well. JCB are giving it a go though. So it'll be interesting to see what I think JCB are the own truck. Because Kubota's not owned by Kubota anymore, well, it's owned by somebody else. Sammy are owned by Duke. Lamborghini are owned by Duke. Zeta is Zeta both up a link and a kind of one way or the other. Then you find Marty, Cat, Valtra, all owned by Apple. New Holland, Case, Style, CNH. Yeah, Mars might be the only other one owned by maybe John Deere Star. Yeah. No. John Deere bought Kubota, haven't they? Or Kubota bought John Deere. It's something weird out of that, if I remember right. I'm not interested in Kubota tractors or John Deere. The only thing I like about it was John Deere. The fact that John Deere made it now and service, like and it doesn't matter what it is. You can't service this as John Deere, but we have to do it. We charge you extortionate rate just for you to own this piece of equipment, and we have to service it before you have this store. If you want to be wanting it, Don't get me wrong, there is some places that the better off not touching vehicles. And then there's some places that are actually good mechanics, even though they're not qualified mechanics on farm. They still do a good job, they still know exactly what they're doing. I'm not a qualified mechanic, I still know how to service a track. Yeah, I might not be fast, but I get the job done. And look at any other week. And at least when I put my own filter on, and that put it back on. Without having to pull the lead now. It's nothing worse than trying to change an oil filter. And yeah, you've got no space to do it because you're on your back, you've got the vehicle with the dog below you. It's just literally just high enough that you can crawl underneath it and no more. You've got no space to walk the dog. And you can't do oil filter. You drain the oil, that's what you do. You drain the oil and then you go oil filter. You'll probably that stuff. You just find out you can't get oil filter for some days. And you don't have to write those to go. Yeah, I used to have an oil filter chain used for taking off the oil filter. I went to the stuff with it. Like everything I like to people, I don't get fucking about time. You know, one of my tools as well, invaluable. Right, I got the bush cutter back, and I got board back. I never got pliers back because there was no need to not have it in the net. I keep the net around the box for a reason, just keep putting pliers in that net, and it works. You know, it's always there. It's always time. You just pick one item up, away you go. And now, yeah. And then I went to my bush cutter because one, because the manufacturer stopped doing them at the minute. So yeah. So to replace it, white for white. So the one I had was a Titan Professional. Come in mind when I bought that, it was just £200. So let's say £200 for argument's sake. But to replace it with a stealth, a professional one that actually works, you're talking two of the same quality. And frankly, still, ground clear equipment is crap. I was still pristine when we were doing the landscape stuff, and the stuff crap. The best still thing I ever actually bought was still the brand spanking new, still changed. Only still, because I was the only one qualified to work that chainsaw, I treated it as if it was the only chainsaw. Because I took the time to properly service that a watchdog was cut. The company actually went out and got the proper booster oil, not this red kit, or the other green ultra stuff, or whatever it was. Cheap, middle class. They went out and they actually got the heavy duty professional crucial oil, the ultra paid stuff. Yeah, paid for 1 year ball, paid fine, or even more expensive to expand on later. £36. Over 2 weeks to the rate, whatever it is. So hence the reason I use P, because you get more. Benefit of that is that ultra HP you don't need to bring out the tank because it doesn't it doesn't go, it's just heavy. You don't need to clean it out, you don't need to clean the filter out, and don't go through as much. Okay, so yeah, you're preserving the life of the machine. So when you actually sit down and break down your service costs, your two scrolls, equipment, the cost of buying a new piece of equipment over the lifespan of using LG HP, and they might getting me 100 mil times as well. 46 times something, 50 times something. It just makes cost. Ow. But anyway, got money. We have money. Really the only still stuff I buy is two stroke and chain synthetic oil. The reason I went with that is it puts protective cover over your chain. You're not having to cram it as well. Obviously, predominantly want to take but standard wear and tear doesn't bring it down as much, and you can get it into the water. Next, yeah, naturally grind away. And I can still do it. And at the time it was good value. I haven't used stuff yet. They're still going through the stuff through the wants and stuff, and of course they stopped doing it for a while. So they went through a stage where it was like it was good, it was quick, it was proper stuff, and then they went to a stage where it was like it was absolutely crap. Luckily I only got 2 bottles going, but because it was the only thing that was fucking good for me. It was absolutely shit at the time. And then started doing it again. I've got another couple good bottles, and then they went back to shite again, and it was like water. And I said to the guy, and you know, shaking the bottle, and this time and is it anything again? Well, I went back to next time I was in getting stuff. But hey, nothing but water. Oh, and just you're constantly change stuff. I just like one straightforward oil. You don't have to change how quick, how fast. Yeah, it's just yeah. Count that. Feels right. Really happy I get it, but instead I'm still working on the good stuff. I don't have really used the chainsaw now. Very, very real chainsaw. The last time I probably used the chainsaw, maybe at the fence, I had cut my way into a fence on a hill. It was just to be able to actually see the fence, see push cut, trim a push cut. Needless to say, I'm no longer talking to that there. yeah, it's yeah. I'm not in any position to buy another push cart or scrimmer anything soon. Chances are, hopefully, it's not a still, but if I can't get one of them, then we'll have to still, unfortunately, because they're the only other, they're the next beast out there. And I just half watch my phone like on my eye, just see something flash up my screen, feel up some notification. Yeah. What's like a well, probably one or two. Definitely getting another scroll. The reason we're going for another scroll than anything else is we need scroll for bed up. We need obviously bedding the cows, bedding the so what was it one bale of straw would be about 3 or 4 bales fed just with cows. Probably the same again for pigs. When we start doing that. And yeah, I know we have our straw back there. I'm just going to read this back for but yeah, if anybody wants to come join, feel free. Do have what to do. I am going to put in duct down at the cow compound next. Just be able to do that. That's my next job. Wait, be fine. So we'll come all the way down here. So this is what I'm thinking. Because we this slightly, maybe not. Maybe just clean that edge off a wee bit, take away that tree. And then so we could go for this dairy here. If anyone wants in. I mean this land's not owned by me. I do own this land. So we could put that there. I need to almost check the map and see if there is actually a dairy on the map. If so, where is it? Is it worth it, us buying it? Coming in mind, we do have 2 tankers. Um, oh, um, that's a grain mill, grape process. We don't need oil mill, straw mill, sugar mill, spinnery, here, February, copper, Taylor, Baker, dairy. Don't you know what that dairy does? Pretty much does everything anyway. So we've got a potato factory on the map here, I've already seen it. Preserved food, I'm pretty sure they will be on the map. I'm in 2 minds whether to get an oil mill or not. I think there will be one on the map. It's just, yeah. Logistics. How big's the mill? Yeah. Maybe somewhere else. Raspberry production plant, even that's big. That may be somewhere else as well. Distribution centre. We'll do pizza at some point. It's just, I just think it's a little bit too big for this space that we currently have. Vegetable factory is what we want, and again, unfortunately, it's too big for here. But it's nothing stopping us from planting it there, is well, yes, there is. It's the ground. Yeah. So what I want to do is just okay. Level it off to there. Just so we can actually see what's actually going on. And then we'll take the level, I think. Okay, that was actually my fault, that one. I take it to there. Didn't actually realise that's where the thing was. I'm doing it at the same time, it's not going to plan. Oops. It's not easy doing it at this angle, like. Right, I will hide that tree, don't worry. Just try and level that off so it's not as steep. Right. So, it was mayonnaise was the other one, wasn't it? I'm going to put in. If I can find it. That's not all I want to do is the ice cream. But I think we can wait for that one. There it is. How much space do I need for the ice cream? Yeah. I may need to delete that building. So let's just run away over here. Whee. Just base level. Spin that round for this. I also want to do pasta as well, believe it or not. Raspberry. Have we got space up a little bit? Right, so my next thing is I'm going to ramp it down and then level this off down here. That level there. Just that wasn't what I wanted. Okay. I think YouTube's having a wee hissy fit with me at the minute. Seems to getting a repeat of what I've already seen. Oh dear. And I'm getting a repeat of everything I just literally said about 10 minutes ago. Yeah. Thanks YouTube. Really much appreciated. Especially when I'm trying to tell a phone. Oh dear. We'll just come round the corner there. Easily as possible. Got we're going to jump out to take that tree over there. And probably that one over there, because it's going to be on my way. I expect. Leave it for the time being. So I'm just doing this basically just so we can get the logistic centre on the line. It's the only reason I'm doing this now. Basically so we can start spawning stuff there, pallets and right, let me 2 minutes ago. Yeah. It likes doing things like that. Yeah, right. So that I think should do what we want to do. So we put into productions. So in productions and composers and stuff. We've got the ice cream factory, it's that there we want. Okay. It is some size, I'm not gonna lie. It's some size. What is it you're trying to flatten, game? Because I've already fucking flattened it. Maybe it wants a bigger area than what I'm actually going to give it. I don't know how big an area you actually want, game. Oh dear. Okay, I think it might actually have stuff out back as well. Might be why it's not very happy. So I may have to take it from that top level and level it out. May also have something to do with that tree. Yeah, let's run over and deal with what I remember rightly, because we're just running out of the crater that we've just made. Oh dear. Right. It kind of happened there apart from me. Well, I would say it was kind of happy apart from me being in the way, but it doesn't actually. What is it trying to flatten? I wish it would actually show you the space it actually needs instead of just telling you flatten and failed. I wish it would actually tell you what it actually wants. Because from what I can see, it should be okay. Apart from the fact we're actually in the way. I thought I got it as well. I thought I just spammed it in and it would have worked. It didn't work. Because it's level. F. Okay, so we can put solar panels on the top of it. Hmm. Don't know. I might have to install the other one to see if it actually works any better. My system. I haven't got the Is it in as a standalone under the other one? put in an extension. There we go. So the other one is a logistics centre, and it's in his tools, and it's not as big. Still not happy. I don't think you can get into this one, however. But I'm not going to have. We'll have it. Yeah. So at least, yeah, it's not the one I wanted, but at least we've got some sort of. I'll do it. Let's go and have a look. Let's see what happens. So. Yeah, I think we'll just sell this one. It's not really what I was expecting. Anyway. I don't know whether to delete these and see if it just. I wonder if I get rid of that, because it's one level, right? If I get rid of the mayonnaise as well, still wins. Might have to move. Okay, it'll build. Anybody seen what I'm seeing? It's not happy with it on a flat bit of ground. It wants it. So it's. Anyway. See what I mean? It's not happy with it on level ground at all. It wants it sloped. So if I bring it up here, what's it? Flatten field. Can I? If I put it in, say there, what's it going to? What's it going to do? Has it put it at the same level as that? No. So that area out, I'll level this back down, and yeah. Okay, it's not a dairy, it's a vegetable factory. So there's no point in having that wee field there anymore, just like that off. Just gives us that a wee bit extra space as well for the trucks. Okay, for some reason. It's gonna let me flatten where I'm standing. Nope. 22 you could. Right, I'm going to move out of the way. And then we'll have a run about inside that shed. What's the time? Oh, I've got an itchy nose. May have to delete those trees. I don't know why, but we'll have to delete them now as well. So, That be round. Just makes life easy. He says, and the game goes into something more. But anyway. Is that it? Could put the pizzeria down now as well, I guess. There we go. Paint, concrete. Take it from the wrong concrete. They've got it as asphalt. Around the back of that. Also a bit more space around there. Curve that to there. also bring the curtain side around. We'll put the curtain side in. Bring on some other stuff. So, let's see this. Don't know where the light switch is. It's the light switch over here. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's for the gate. The light switch, and I can't find it. What's that? That was again. The light switch in the office. Yeah, because it's R. So the next time we load into the game, the lights are going to be off. Somebody's downloading the mods, I see. Okay, I guess we can just go with green here as well this time. I suppose. The pallets must go there to be put on the shelves. Number 5. I don't know what he is. So yeah, we've got another office up here. Yeah. It's a shame you can't open these windows. But anyway, we will take a jump. Ow. So we need to bring a forklift in here. So I had to have a stretch. Some forklifts. And I think, obviously because we're inside, it needs to be electric. Unfortunately. Health and safety, all that lovely stuff. Electric telehandle. I know we've got the wee skids here fine. But we'll get, because we can get the forks on it automatically. What was it? Ice cream, veg, pro. So the veg one can do that. Ice cream can go white. Oops. Let's go challenge a yellow for male. Me. Oh. Pro. And it can be blue. What's out that blue? I'm going to change the rims, however. We can do all that, that's not a problem. We will need electrical chargers. Which goes B1. I don't know which one the ramp is. There we go. Found it. Done. Yeah. Do we have an electric telehand? We should have. Might be the issue. Is that it? No. Do we not have an electric telehand though? Got one of those stupid things, but I don't think it's got the reach. Anyway, we'll grab drop neck, go to design 2, farm. We've got another truck. How does that sound? We'll treat ourselves to another truck. Actually, we don't need another truck. What we need is one of these. And we'll go with that one. Rims. Pro Hot. Oops. I've just realised something. I don't think the telehandles had the name tags on them. But anyway. Okay. Anyway. We are currently holding operations up here. If they've got games, got games in but if get the telehandles. Big one with trailer. Very quick, just do all this. Maybe it's this wee thing that doesn't have enough plates to handle. We'll save it because we've done quite a lot of stuff. So, what we'll do is we'll grab the wee truck. Let's move stuff out. That's the first thing that's going to be on, but the last thing is off. So that would be. Let's fall off and break the net. Let's fall off and break the net. Drive. 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 Don't help me forget. Don't help me forget another 2 of 1. Nope. Oh. Actually, what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to reverse forward. And then that way, you should be able to get things closed without having a risk that moves. I hope. one. Another one. Let's drop this truck plenty. Just like one with the other. The junk that we go through just to play this game. Game? Okay, that telehat is doing my head. Oh dear. I was gonna say I may have broken the game. Dairy side of this. We'll go tell him what things going to deal with. Have it deal with the oil production as well. Whee! I don't know if anybody's seen that. Nasty. But anyway. We will get this up here for the episode. At some point. That's it. Ice cream. Yeah, use that one. You may actually have it operate exactly to see where it's going to spawn. There's a tip trigger. Meh, that's something there. Ice cream's nice and easy. I am going to go into production because I just shut them off. Just a few seconds. They're not the fastest these ones. Based on the right. I am going to put in a with one there. One there, and if it will let me, next game, if it will let me, one there. That is just tiny bit we will have the truck front and about because we don't want final traction on it. So we'll load the trailers up with it, bring the stuff around, and its paces off-road with this whole thing. You can actually it hasn't got the power to bounce up that wee step. Oh dear. So we'll leave that there just charging. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much where we are on how to start. Oh, so that should have its name on it, Hall 1. Pro Hall 1, yeah. Pardon me. That trail I can go, so I don't want that. And I'm going to move this trail up somewhat out of the way. I'll say somewhere out the way. I'll take the trail over to the hauler's yard. This truck makes me 100. We do have to cut inside the trail at some point. Not right. Let's get to go up there. At some point. It's not right away. Just going to time on it. So, that's what's going on here just now. I need to prove. So we can do chocolate ice cream, strawberry ice. The recipe for water is electric. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how we do that, but anyway, just fine. That's not active. The only thing that should be active is the two greenhouses. Yeah, happy days. Right. Seeing what's left to be harvested. I think it should be canola. Yeah, ready to be harvested. So we can get that and we can get it straight into normal. What we'll do first, however, first job is to move bed. I'm not doing for that to happen. So we don't need can we go fuck for me? Please don't grab that. More. That's 120. Nearly £4,000 for bucket money. That is absolutely ridiculous. I don't mind paying for it, but not when you're ripping me off. Jeez! Not £4,000. Yeah, I think that's not me. Supposed to have mineral. I think $3 is the minimum. It may be look down on the button. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, might end up being something because this part is just really pretty. I'm going to try it. I will be lucky. And I'll be able to silence. Okay. I just want one bale. Okay, thank you. What will that be 2 bales of hay, 5. That's it, cool. That's okay. So that was 2,000 reach. So why is the make this? There we go. Okay. Yes, everything fixed. There we go. I think what we'll do is for well, I would be a one of thing. Bigger. There needs to be a better way of doing this, guys. Seriously, there's a better way of doing this. Don't know what's house is like. Yeah. That's the part time. This has got the horsepower to do this job. And it's not hard. Me end up like that. That's still thick wheels, but it only needs to do what the trail, and it has trail. I don't know if it's a front weight issue or and they're straight into the feet. But you just love that when they just come straight for the feed. Do what? I was going to say, for fuck's sake. Absolutely fighting. The other thing I'm going to do is not the much, right? Not the much, right? We'll just he's doing that. He's doing that. And then please make the bed down there. Please make the bed down there. Okay, so it's not happy that it's not putting that mid knob. Fuck! It is not picking that mid up. I don't think it was that far. Let's try this differently. Let's go for extension. See if it picks it up that way. Game, last year do game. Still not happy with that. My only other option is seeing if I can get it to spawn there. Since we don't actually own the land, it might not let me. I put it in a position where, worst case scenario, can we put it there? See, let me put it there. That's going to make, in theory, if the game will let me, do you mean land not owned by me? You just couldn't write this, could you? Fucking days. It's not level, but... and I can't get to that side of either. This game. How epic blue. I'm not too close, not being right. It's just I won't bolting up. Yeah, just gives us that extra bit of room. Just got out some other time. This case character may probably be going for an upgrade. Straight up. Right, so the next thing we're going to put in I think we'll do our own oil mill because then we don't have very far to run with it. That being said, productions. Bakery, biogas, seed, an oil factory. We don't have an oil factory on the map. Okay. So we're gonna have to put our own oil factory down. Just to get it going. I'm in 2 minds regarding the sawmill at the minute. I'm going to put our own grain mill down as well. I don't know whether David. But anyway, we actually a load of Velcro I might see if I can get a bigger loader for it. See if it looks anything stuff. What I do is start a job that we met to start ages ago. And that is the all the straw. We need to get the straw baled, we need to get this underground. There's no rush on getting it underground. That house will go at some point. I'm going to put in a bigger house. The field is 40. Is it 44? No, it's not. 54. So Boulder and come into me. Can get into that. Well, let me know if we can go like today. It will mean having to buy it will mean having to buy pipe for them. We're not going to need any. But yeah. But yeah. When we do go for pigs, we'll get baby pigs, we'll get piglets. Because we can make more money out of piglets than we can out of just buying pigs. Okay, what I'm going to do is run this up what I think what yeah. But there's okay. I'm not confident we need to do that. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. But yeah. So this is the second day we've had this big, the second live stream that we've had this combine active. Hopefully we get up here. Easy did with the header. Come on. Some force. Up. So I think that's been fun into pilot field. Just we've done to make at least yeah, we're close enough to the farm. Not there are. But yeah. I'm gonna like there is a few more. Not gonna click. The way I look at it is anyone that joins take time. No, that makes sense. I like opening the fuel pump. Fuel pump is doing my head. I feel the fuel pump. The goal is fantastic. It's fine. Fuel years. Just to see that is big. We are totally that being said, it's good to do that. So, on next week, or this week, is Monday, we have one. So, not be there. Could be a week. Yeah. Tuesday. Wednesday. Yeah, they're pretty even. The interstate, the interstate, the start the go a little bit. So I need to fit them that portion. Open up. I know it's going to we are the file going. Unless obviously don't want to wait but as we start there is a wall that makes it for the estimate of do need the raspberry big how to prevent it I'm not a bit great. Yeah, not available, not available. Only one. Yeah, so what we're going to do, I'm going to schedule what probably but the people are like not this could be but yeah, you get up. Yeah, one of the games in 25 that is keep light some painful, doesn't it? Yeah, who knows? Yeah, if we do manage that, then happy days. Fence. I'm going to use the fence. like something to school for the platform. Getting up. But yeah, yeah, we're all basically Mark, yeah, a few boards. Just what they are not used. Again, that's the basic stuff. Understood. Use up. Leave up. Then give up. Okay. Think of what up. Which people get work up why are we real mark there up up. One of the things we might do is get what just two days. It's different, but up right there. There's a lot of stuff we can do. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind someone joining it. It's good things up. It needs to be. Things up. Things up. Not very happy. Not very happy. At least close to the age. Yeah. Depending on what I'm doing. Maybe just take 3 days. don't feel like do something. Start off the day up. One not up the day. Breathe. Yeah. If you look up the help me out with word, Asian and stay up, stay. Come on. I'm late. We'll jump over to the vent if I can find the vent. Bring it levels left. So, we will take this as not get the oil cup. Anyway, and it was real because of time, and then cut across. Finish emptying the compound, and then finish the field, pull the trailer up. So I need to stop a bit off there. I actually can't remember what one's what. I think it's the far away one. Yeah. I know I haven't given myself a lot of space in there to get that score. Well, that's it through. I knew it didn't take a lot, but I thought it took a wee bit more than that. But anyway, I think well, what is it? It's So it'll be 3-4 pallets per fill. Yeah, maybe. One thing I don't like in F25 is really bright enough. That's the unrealistic. That's with the realistic model as well. Not nearly bright as good as like you're actually far compared to but anyway. Let's do raspberry. No. I don't know when we down the box of work. Mod. Oh yeah, it's not as big as I thought it was going to be, but I can't remember which way round I need to have this. So having it over here might actually be an idea. Yeah. So we can sell that again, because we know what it's going to do. As much as I possibly can. I'll then take here. We've done that right. Right. And then go back into here. Level that all off. As best I can. Without touching too much of that road. superscript. Get this build done, and I think that pretty much reduce the complexity. By the no, it's one challenge tonight. But I'm going to try and go through this so it's ready for next week. So if you want to come join us, come here. Right there. Zielonka. And Fs25 month. MP series every weekend. But it's not as many as the mods I need to make them up because we may not calculate. But anyway, yeah, I still don't know where get to something. When you get this here's the we need to find out take yeah. If you want to come and join, feel free. If you want to get the We're all here tonight anyways, but what if you want to like start your great right? You got feel free. Just that you right getting up speeds. One thing about yeah, that's not in game, outside my one. I'll actually have to force you one day today. It Not looking forward to getting that paper again. Okay. Don't think any what you want or any of don't think any let me just double check because I don't want to put the header away if we need it again. Wait. That is right until there's two. There's two. Put the header back to the ice. Put the header back to the ice. One. Also, we are going to hunt food now. Found one right up. Yeah. Anybody that knows the drawing, even of drawing on the map, even of drawing on the map, screenshot of map, going to be put a dot of a field on marking out height or the other icon. Going to pick the map whereabouts they are. We can help other viewers out. Obviously, if they're not there, and they're just being marked, trying to get them out, we won't be having them. Not going to say what those would be, but obviously I'm not going to go out and hunt for this here. But if we come across where they are, then we will. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think we're going to kill this trail. We're definitely going to kill this trail. What the difference? Because it's no longer going to next anyway, so yeah, I mean it's get the 90%. You know, 6 otherwise in the trail. 7.3. Drop there, this drop. Thingamabob. From there, there, and then to there as well. It's Noah. He wasn't there earlier. Oop. We'll have you let me know at some point if it's more about it. Do it now. See what he's doing since he's booked.
Well met. What can I do for you? Sure. Taking time to talk to the elderly. How nice of you. I recently drove one of them fancy big modern tractors. You know, kiddo, I'm used to the, let's call them, actually you'd call my generation's tractors young timers. Not quite old enough to be called an old timer, but still fresh enough to enjoy. That's a nickname that would fit me too, wouldn't it?
It would. You're still cool, Grandpa. I mean, if you stay so, Mr. Young Timer, sir, actually trying to save Pops.
Well, thank you. So I drove one of the big one, modern machines. If one of my tractors back in the day had those sophisticated cabin suspension technology, feeling the soil with every bump in one of my older machines makes you really connected to the earth you're tending to. It's almost romantic. I'm not even talking about all those other high-tech features I actually never really tried. With me getting older and downsizing the farm on my own accord, I never got the chance and never really got into the modern tech. But what about you, kiddo? Do you fancy them young timers too? And I'm not talking about me here.
Sure, I love the old tractors. I prefer the modern ones, both classic feel and modern comfort.
Wherever you drive, you'll... Sure. Don't confuse your pops with a wise man. I know some things, though. Every seed carries more than just a crop. But what else does it carry? Come on, let's train the brain with some interpretation, shall we?
It stores energy in the form of carbohydrates, proteins and more. Sustainability. Probably just a code to do with what the program is for.
By now, there is not one right answer, but many. Some are just some thoughts to humor our brains. In the end, a seed carries all of us. What would we be without it? So do us all a favor, plant some seeds, will you?
Ever get the feeling he's trying to tell me what to do?
Sure. If this isn't a successful farmer standing in front of me, don't you think this is about money, though? You brought stability and security to the farm. That's all I ever want. Not the money. That's just an indicator. Now, get yourself some fancy new machines or something. Little farmers with, if you like.
So we can help with fertilising, we can help with weed killers around here.
A couple of people in town can help you, kiddo. We have experts on agriculture, animal husbandry, and forestry. What do you need help with?
Workers. That's what we need to help with. Yeah. Out. Probably leave his house here at here. Spawn to press one up. So we will build a house somewhere. Not time. through way, right? Or wait, just pull it up. It's dry. Where is the Marcy? The Marcy is there. And you need to start doing this every time you can. Yeah. Jump. Yeah, this head might be my down. I think coming in through the yard might have actually been easy. Or not be in next. Might actually been easy. Enable super strength again, because we need it. To that force. Of course, it's going to delete that. And that, okay. And then from there up to there. So we'll grab the fen out of the field, we'll come and empty it. Excuse me. I'm going to see if I I'm going to see if I can add in here. Do we risk it with it? Do we risk it with it? Really what this pack is for, but really what this pack is for, but we actually going up but yeah. There's one what's big enough for 3 hours in the cup? What's big enough for 3 hours in the cup? Make me think it's probably worthwhile just having. That's why just having. That's not too bad. Like I said, I don't know how much water we actually need. 10,000 litres. So I have no idea what just happened there. some reason it's not halfway well. For some reason it's not halfway well. Something wrong. Oh god, I'm failing that one. If I can get back out of here, I'm going to be impressed. There goes the fence. Yay! The mighty Marty does it. Finally. Even Grandpa's impressed. So we'll get some just a little bit of power. Because 10,000 litres of them. I say bought. What I actually mean is 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 for good. No, I didn't. Did I? No. We'll activate it. We'll get it stored. Or we'll get it stored, or we'll get it spawning. Yeah, we'll have it so it spawns the pallets. And we'll see what happens. Oh, no. Yep. Hey, just like that, we are back in the shop. So, I don't know if we've got the 47 series. The Valtra's probably a better tractor for doing that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the T6, it's T6, the 6S. It's my feeder tractor. Not my for setting up the feeder, I think. Or do I? No. So the loader Valtra, I'm going to take the loader off that Valtra. Send you somewhat as is it? Right. I think you guys not doing it. It's good. Take it off. Ready? Just remember here, I'll just make sure none of these are. It doesn't. That doesn't. Right, I'm glad I checked that. Do we need water for anything else? Okay, so we need water for the strawberry ice cream. Right. So, right. Okay. I would have thought that would have... Ah. Yeah, okay. I may have been trying to put water in the meal production, but anyway, that's fine. Oil, gardens, water. That's got water. Pizza, I don't think needs water. And they need water as well. So I just need to see what actually needs water. That needs water, that needs water, that doesn't need water. That needs water. So they're doing the filter water. Is that ice cream factory full? Where is it called? Okay. It only needs 1,000 litres. Okay. Somebody want to tell me why ice cream needs chili peppers? Okay, for the chocolate ice cream. Benny and me Tony as well. So we need bees. Good. That one does. Not that one. We also need to get empty pallets. But we may end up having to buy. Feeling that we need to get production online for doing that. Okay, that. I've had more than that and that. At least it's got water. It can. Everyone need pallets. And it needs cardboard roll. Carton roll. Pig food. No, hold it, wait a second. So we can get compost out of it, and get pig food out of that. Okay, so we get, okay. So the byproduct of what we make, we get pig food. Nice. We do need empty pallets pretty much for. Yeah, and carton rolls. I think we've got a bug. Because I've just emptied the full bucket of that in there. And see, I mean, there's 10,000 litres there. Give that a second. Yeah. Huh? least the check-ins are giving us 10. Or starting to give us 10. But I need honey. I will need to put bees down. So we'll do that just now. 1 point. Bees. Off of the honey here. And I think 5, 6 hives might actually be enough. Saying something about wanting electrical over here. So we'll put a pod down, hopefully it's close enough. And a turbine. So yeah, hopefully good chickens. Shut up. Hopefully over here. Hopefully that should work. It should give us the amount that we need. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else I want to do in this sort of stream. Also, I think we need to give the chickens more food. But they're okay at the minute. We do need to get another trailer. We're doing that kind of stuff. I think we can't just rely on the water. Being able to do that job all the time, because 200 litres, yeah, just isn't really cutting the mustard, is it? Better idea. If we get, okay, so it must be trucks. If we get this. Let's go with that colour. Bulk hole 1. One, we don't have pallets, that kind of stuff. I do wish it would actually let you tab to where you want to be. Actually get to stage. It's actually quite boring, this. That's right. what we can now do so this week up we use out that yard warehouse. Basically, do the job. This one can be not dead. We will quickly save the game. And I think that will do us for this live stream. A link to any of the content here on the channel later on today.